Okay, I'm going to show you how to export some instructional usage data for Edge from our data portal and then sort that data by last usage and maybe take out the students who maybe left your school. Okay, so you're in the data portal. That's my assumption that you know how to get there. I'd go to Exports and I'm going to select Instructional Usage Exports. From here, I'm going to put in date range. So let's say I want to check out students who have had activity in the month of February. So I'm putting in February 1st to February 28th. Select all students. I would select tab delimited or Excel file. Sometimes those are a little bit easier to use. There is an issue when we use comma delimited. If the student has a comma in their name, sometimes Excel gets the columns messed up. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and choose Math Edge. Let's say that's what you want to check. I hit continue. You will normally only have one school to select if you're an admin at an individual site. I'm just going to select one school. Let's try PS14. And I hit download. The file is here, so I'm going to pull this file down. I'm going to open this up in Excel. Sometimes you may need to right click and say open with Excel. Just depends on your computer. Now from here, we see this far right column says math last activity. This is the last time the student did activity in this particular, in Math Edge. So I'm going to select all. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. Depending on the version of Excel you have, it's going to vary. You could also bring this file into Google Sheets as well. But in this particular version I have to select right here, upper left corner, it selects everything, and then I'm going to go to Data, Sort. Okay. And then here it asks me which column do I want to sort by. I'm going to sort by math last activity. And it does oldest to newest by default. So now what I could do is you can look at these names. Probably these students here with last activity, in the beginning of February, these are probably all the students who are no longer at your school. So you do have to look through this and hopefully recognize or have some kind of list. So I could take these students out. So let me scroll down. So let's say up to the 21st, I've determined these students are all no longer in the school. I selected them by clicking on the column, on the row, and then I go Edit, Delete. Now they're out of my spreadsheet, and if I want to do some other calculations, I can go ahead and do my calculations on these and averages, totals, and blah, blah, blah. Hopefully that makes sense. There is a little bit of a, like I said, again, Excel expertise you have to have. Another way, some versions of Excel, you'll notice in the top column there's automatically some kind of icon here. You could also just try clicking on those and it'll automatically sort. But always be sure to try to select your data. This version also has another version where you can click on data right here and then I can go sort. But I like selecting sort and choosing custom sort so that way I know specifically which one I want to sort on. All right, because I want to sort on that math last activity. All right, well, thank you very much.